Off the cuff, be no do. Sitting up here listening to some beautiful jazzy music. You know what I'm talking about? Got that hard. Got a lot of that jazzy music. Got that hard beat still. Um, Check this out, y'all. I was listening. As I was listening, I was scrolling, right, being social and stuff. Beloved know how I love to alchemize and theorize my content, bring it into existence. So one of the title, I just looked at the title, and it was a song. It was a video, actually. I didn't go down the rabbit hole yet. But it said the title is "I Shrunk Myself for Love." It might have said, "Did I shrink myself for love?" But either one, you pick on that. You know what I'm saying? Could he say, "Have I shrunk myself for love?" I'm like, that's deep. I shrunk myself for love. Ready? So that would imply in every way that if you invest in love, that you shrink yourself, that you become less powerful, become less than if you shrink yourself for love. If I shrink myself for love, if I love my mother, my father, y'all see where we're going? For layering me with so much and being so good to me and allowing me the guidance and protection to get me to a point where that now I can defend myself, I can be on my own, responsible, all the layers that we take from a growth. You love your parents for that, right? Does that shrink you? You love your father for teaching you the manhood, and you got to take upon. We're not equating what it is that your father teach you or whatever. That's based upon you. Uh, there could be so many lines through times. My dad was there for me to play sports, teach me how to play sports, how to walk, how to ride my first bike, so, something like that. My mother taught me how to cook, fold clothes, wash clothes, divide the clothes, colors from black and white. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So I ain't sit up there and my clothes ain't all bleached up. The love of that, the love just of that, them giving you that, does that shrink you? Because the title said, we shrink ourselves when it comes to love. We shrink ourselves for love. The love of them, those that come before us, the love of the knowledge of the history of those who had strong personas and prestigious ways of life leave behind. You got your Hall of Fame and all that, right? Are they shrunk? The love to want to be in the Hall of Fame, the love to want to be amongst the greats, does that shrink a human being? I'm just asking questions. Formulating. Because one is stating that looking for love shrinks your power, shrinks you. You lose yourself. That's the same. But I'm like, so are we putting too much in our children or not enough? Are we putting too much in our children or not enough? Thus why they shrink themselves outside in the world and thinking that to be a killer, robber, what do we like to say? Rob, steal, and destroy. Because we've shrunk them with love, or they ain't got enough love, so they shrunk themselves. It, love is being said that it shrinks the individual. In the physical, what about the spiritual? You shrink yourself because you got the love of God in you? In which ways and forms and stuff? Because there's so much parameters of love of God. We understand it, right? Levels, right? Love of God that when I walk around, that I elude peace in so many ways. So therefore, peace will be about. So at times when peace ain't around, there's still a peaceful tone to be plugged into. But peace meets peace, the love of that. Are we shrinking ourselves? Because then we go on the other side of the tone, you're saying being mean, angry, manipulative, don't trust nobody. All good things, them components, that's induce of fear. Fear shrinks us. Or are we saying fear is a catalyst of power? Because if I push fear on you, I don't shrink myself, I shrink the other individual, but I don't shrink myself. Or do I not? Dearly, well, psychologically, okay. On other levels, psychologically, mentally understood by those who know, when you do go and shrink somebody else, you do their demeanor, their thing, their persona, whatever, all that kind of stuff. You do shrink a level of yourself because you're a human being too. I know outside of, you see what I'm talking about? Well, I still get my bills paid. I still got it. Yeah, but on the human condition of understanding, you shrink yourself by shrinking other human beings because there's levels of elevation that we all should be able to see each other at. And if we don't see each other, normalize that at an elevation level and thing like that, then we continue to shrink ourselves because we don't want to see the best of ourselves to be risen. I hope everybody get that. Might be a little long with that. But we're talking about love because the title was, you got a little song video out there. So I shrink myself for love. So what's being told is that, once again, like I say, the artificial flavoring, what thought it was, look at me. But there's no love behind it. There's no love behind the superficial. We got all the jewelry, we got all the cars, we got all the Teslas, we got everything, baby, we got everything. I get it. Yeah, you do. Why do you have to showboat in front of me? Are you shrinking yourself? See, some of us do this content stuff because we understand this is what we're supposed to do, to influence, the positive influence, the real, what it takes, you know what I'm saying, to be the example, not put on an example. This ain't something we put on, you know what I'm saying? When I go in my house, I still wear this. I still wear this. Yeah. So we're not shrinking ourselves. We're not shrinking ourselves. And those of you beautiful lovers that go after Most High heart, go after Most High's heart. Ooh, what's Most High's heart? Sean, get deep, baby. Those of us that go after Most High's heart. Exactly how do you go after Most High's heart? Anybody know? Because I'm still working on putting these pieces together, but I'm finding these pieces, you know what I'm saying? Bending over, man, backwards for things that we normally don't bend over backwards. We'll bend over backwards and stuff, find out who got this. Hey man, who got that smoke? Who got this? Who got that? Who in town, man, got this? Woo. Bend over backwards for this stuff that really ain't necessary. Point to myself too many times. Move around in different states and move around and stuff. But when you bend over backwards and stuff to, I start going over to the senior citizen home more often now. Their mom gone and stuff. I used to go over there a lot and, smile up in them folk face and talk to them and stuff like that, knowing fully well their energy, their youthful energy. And like, who this young dude? And I'll be able to crack some smiles and stuff like that for them, I entertain for sure. Yeah, my elders and stuff like that. They deserve to be sit back and see good things about us and stuff like that. But is that shrinking myself? Because I want to take a little bit of loving energy and sun rays and display, and just go and not allow myself to be so distant from my generation. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no gaps here. Zebra, you know what I'm talking about, y'all? So no, I don't want to shrink myself. So no, I think we didn't beat the horse's legs off of him, right? All right, and beat the horse's leg off of him. All right. Therefore, we can put the coin in there. When you beat the horse's leg off, you can put the coin in there because the horse steady, and now it's a machine. You know what I'm saying? You put that coin in there. Get on the horse now. Get back on the horse. We're not shrinking ourselves. Cowboys and Indians, we're not shrinking ourselves with this love. Your heart, it's impossible because when your heart fill up with love, your heart fill up. It actually fills up. Your blood gets to running a little better, so much better. Uncloggedness, you ain't angry, PO'd, the blood flow, see, no shrinkage. Definitely no shrinkage. You know you can grow inches, right? Everybody know that, right? Everybody know? You can put inches on yourself. I don't, for the life of me, I don't know why we don't measure what we do. In the military, they make it go down like this, but they should just leave it right on the top, because this is my body. My hair is my body too. You see what I'm talking about? So I'm 5'10", but I'm actually what? Yeah, all right, cool. 6. That's what I'm gonna say. Do you want to be tall? No. Back in the day. Right now it don't matter. But I do grow inches. Crown fed. So shrinking ourselves now. God, in so many ways. How you doing, bro? Man, you look so good, Dapper, bro. I've been watching you about 2 days, man. It don't matter what that heat look like. You gon'
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
stay. That's real talk. I don't be putting on that. Why? We used to wear that military outfit, that dress blues, drink greens, went through the greens, like days like this, and be standing out there in that parade and standing out and all that. And bro, when I see people, I be like, you got a special thing going on there if you in about this heat right here and you dressed up and walking just as clean and woo. Some people can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. It's too hot. It's too hot. I got to be lax. You know what I'm saying? So I give love to those who do it because you do it effortlessly. Whoa. Takes a good. That's power. But love. Back to love. Love. It go back to the same thing, bro. Love for yourself, to want to be in some type of significant, healthy, mobile, flexible, an apparatus, which is your body, your beautiful body. Get up, man. I know you might be a little tired, you know what I'm saying? Weather getting a little hot. Yeah, that heat going on. It's not draining y'all, it's energizing y'all, but it's a reversal of what we know, all right? That heat gonna make you feel like you draining. No, it's energizing. Real talk, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I come out, sit in it, and energize you. Sitting there, you gotta know how to look at that, because you evaluate that after it gets on you. You have to give it a process to do its energizing thing, because it's all kinds of things that it's healing and making, growing. Just like look, like flowers and stuff, gardens and stuff like that. Analyze them. They don't just start doing their thing after growing, put them in it. Now the seed take a while, stem, leaves, take a while, right? That's the same thing with your son, with you. Your process, other than the flower and the road, no, that's the quicker, but give it a day or two. You'll feel it. Give it a day or two. So we still talking about love. So it's levels to it. So the only thing I'm bringing to is we have the love, because people are I'm tired, sunshine, I'm tired of love, you over loving me. That's another title right there. You over loving me. You over loving me. Is that a such thing? You over loving me. I think it's a such thing to feel that you're getting overly loved because people ain't never had this type of love that folks putting out. Think about that. Think about that. Come on. Come on, y'all. If I ain't never been loved, I don't know what freelance love look like. I don't know it. I really don't know what unconditional love. Like, you doing this because you don't even know me, don't know what kind of condition I'm in, my emotions, you know nothing about me. Unconditional love. You know what I'm talking about? Want people to be happy and stuff and do good and stuff like that. Hey, y'all do me a favor, all right? I like going in there and balling. You understand what I'm saying? Don't tear these goals down.
Yeah, got you, man. We got you.
Look at. You gonna dunk though, ain't you? You kids today, God. Dog. They can't dunk anyway. I just like messing with them, talk to them. They knew I knew. Love, unconditional. Yeah. So we just correlate, bring in it, the love that I have, the personal love. There you go. Thank you, Most High. Personal love that I have for the personal things in life, like, you know what I'm saying? Personal value. Don't want to. I never want to overvalue personal things like material things. Then, because then you're not balancing right in life because, I use the car, I use the house, I use all that kind of stuff. Never want to overvalue. They just tools. They tools. Tools that if I keep them up and all that stuff, then they sustain support, they sustain travel, transportation, that I can continue to do what? Dang. Be in peace, value my peace, you know what I'm saying? You can get to your A and B, you cool with your A and B, getting what you got to do and not breaking down, you value that. What's that? Peace within that individual. Then you think wider with the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Might be able to give somebody a ride. We ain't gonna break down. Come on, can I give you a ride? Love it. Individual. Spread it out too. Yeah, spread it out. So no, that's that battle right there that we're not gonna entertain. Love don't shrink you. You don't shrink yourself. What you do is it periscopes into like this. Cause let's make sense of this. Love is like this, right? Watch this. How we symbolize it, just symbolism, right? Love like this, right? Right? But it encompasses, right? Watch this. A unity, right? Because look at these. Love like this, right? So I just encompass this whole thing right there as body, right? So when you do this right there, you're talking about the love of, your whole, encompass the whole heart. So you fill that up, right? You fill up. When you're doing that, only people that, truly love themselves and symbolize that to anybody else or use that in a universal perspective, they got the love for themselves. See what I'm talking about? Everybody with that? Cool. So we keep filling that up, right? Make it contagious. Then the love itself. It's the interesting about love. Think about love. Love itself fixes a lot of things. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Love itself fixes a whole lot of things. Just coming to the forgiveness too and all that kind of stuff. Because you got to be, if you love it, it's easy to forgive. It's easy to forgive, but it's hard to bite the bullet of forgiving that you know what I'm saying? But it's easy, becomes easier because that's what you're all about. You know what I'm talking about? What's hard is, how you doing, sir? All right. Goddamn tall ones, boy. I'm tall one, good looking boy. I'm tall, God. I might go in there and play some ball. Just to see some of these guys. Just coming in on that. So, but what's hard though, you gotta, to destroy, see what I'm talking about? You gotta work at that. To be, you see what I'm talking about? It's hard. You see what I'm talking about? You ever notice how long it take? I'm gonna use somebody else. Young man, them young people in there got themselves in their little stuff, right? Julio Fulio, right? Watch this. I seen a video of him, one of them before getting involved with all that geek, good student, boom, 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 loving kid, good kid, loving kid. Get around the wrong crowd. Get around the wrong crowd. It take time for that demonstrous behavior to, see that gamma? Turn somebody to be unloving, uncaring, cold. See what I'm getting at? Tell me I'm sorry. That take time. You gotta groom that and mold that to be cold and calculated. That take time. That ain't just right off the video game. Come on. Hey, you want to shoot somebody for real? Come on. I'm like, yeah. That ain't how that works. Yeah. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? Love don't shrink you. Love builds you. So that's our fight in the spiritual realm. Keep loving, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Keep loving what you do, loving who you're about. Love encourage you to expand yourself. Broaden your horizon. Destruction stop you. What's building over there in Ukraine? Anything building? What about Russia? Anything? Are they building in Palestine yet? Israel around there? Yeah, same love. But there's some passionate folks that love lifting weights, exercising, having it. So they're trying to build among all the love for their body, love to work out, love to. I'm trying to have some crawl, walk, and run in there. You know what I'm saying? But destruction, it's gonna be hard. It's too hard over there. It's too hard for folks over there. Well, that's easy for folks. Destruction is easy for folks over there. But loving each other, finding love in themselves, find love for humanity, it's hard for folks. It's hard. So we'll leave it like that. So that's what we work for. You know what I'm saying? We work for that. What does it take? It take, you know, me of all people. You know, they act like black folk don't get it. We sit up here and, you know, we flip tide about ownership, this, woo, yeah, woo, it belong to me, da da. So the same people that, you know, come forward and talk about, well, treaty this and this paper and this draw lines, like, we being told, get over the reparations, get over there, get over, love, get over it. Your history go way back farther than some people's history of today. And they still uptight, ain't got no love in their heart and to forgive and forget and go on. But they want you to forgive and forget and go. I'm saying something out here about love. Extension. Sound like a category everybody can find themselves in. All right. Love y'all out there. My love is purposeful too. You know what I'm saying? My love purposeful because I know screaming, yelling, cussing, calling people names, dragging people and all that stuff. That is love on the opposite side. Like, I love to hate you. I love to hate you. But it ain't gonna get us nowhere, so I love the grand rise with you. I love the fact that if everybody was a grand rise in every mode that you is, whether it be freelancing, whether it be in the position of principles of law that's universal and in accordance with our laws of physical and Laws of science. It all correlates. All right? Y'all good out there? Y'all sure? All right. I thought y'all was tired or something out there. Getting tired, man. Like we always say around this time, I hope that anything I say came out of my mouth, my mind, my aligned time, 3 up, 3 down mind, body, soul, on the train that I got going on. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't changed. Folks still got, you get on, you can even get off. You can get on or you can get off. One of them type trains. Real talk. Don did it. Don had folk come on, get off, get on, get off. You know what I'm saying? Had it for a long time. We scramble a little bit over here, you know what I'm talking about? But in the scramble, we put them pieces together. Y'all already know how this go. Y'all already know how this go. I just tread like a king. See what I'm talking about? Keep treading like a king. Thank y'all so much for so many of y'all that put so many layers and flavors to the attitude of what we do. So when I cook, man, it's a lot of y'all energy and y'all don't even know it, you know, more than what y'all see, more than y'all know. But get better, keep getting better, and keep doing things. And keep empowering each other, you know what I'm saying? Shine, look good. Check on each other, you know. Check in! Check in! Do I got to? No, that's all on you. But you know, when you do check in, it's good to see your smiling face. Good to post you, you know what I'm saying? You got something on your heart and your mind you want to get out, you know. You feel people ain't listening. Freedom of speech still alive. Oh, well, I do it. I want to keep this freedom of speech alive. All right now. Bring more people that, you know, like us that ain't talkative and stuff out the helps balance. You be like, there's some stories out here, yo. Y'all see them books? Y'all reading these books? You never know. Keep pushing, y'all. Love y'all out there, right? 3 up, 3 down. Skybound, 3 up. 3 down, ground bound, 4. In the middle, we can float. You see? Some up under the clouds. You see them? Some on top of the clouds. Leaning on air. Love y'all for real though.